Good afternoon, Miss Fuentes.
Thank you.
Today we're going to talk about Sophia and her educational development. I'm gonna cover a few topics. We're gonna talk about her language development, her cognitive development, her social and emotional development, her fine motor and gross motor development. Here I have a checklist that I have observed Sophia on 2 different days. I have recently observed her on the 7th of April. And so far, she showed that Abigail is her best friend. She plays really well with Abigail. She did mention to me like she's really family oriented, so she spoke about her dad going out of town and how it really affected her. She was a little upset, and she also talked about with her friend Abigail. They were talking about monsters, and she was like, "Monsters aren't real." So I'm glad that she's very aware of what's real and what's not, in fictional, non-fictional characters. In her cognitive development, she reads at a kindergarten level. She did mention to me that she likes to read Green Eggs and Ham. She was aware that she doesn't know all of the book, but she knows majority of the book. And I did provide the book for her so she could read it to me aloud, and she did really great on that. And she knows how to read other books as well. She doesn't know really big words. She doesn't know like simple words like the, to and from, and she knows her colors, letters, shapes, and numbers very well. I did provide a few colors, green, purple, so that it was shows really good development skills. I'm really proud of her. Socially, she plays really well with other friends in her age group. She interacts with her friends by doing activities. I had let her and Abigail color together, and she asked before even getting any materials. She asked me could she color, so I'm glad she listens to adults and take shows respect for authority, and she finds quick solutions to minor conflicts. When she was writing a sentence, like when she was trying to write a sentence, and she was like, "Oh, I forgot to do this," and she's like, "No worries," and she found the solution for it. So that really impressed me a lot for her to be 5. And Sophia helps friends learn how to write words. When Abigail had trouble writing one of the words, she did help and actually wrote a letter for her. She was writing the word "the," I believe, and she helped her friend when she was stuck on that word. So I was really proud of her. Emotionally, Abigail gets really excited when she talks about reading and learning how to write words, and that really makes me proud that she's taking pride in her educational development. She helps Abigail with words she writes and reading words and knowing the different colors and stuff. She's not easily discouraged, which I'm really proud of because usually, normally, 5-year-olds get discouraged when they don't know how to do things other 5-year-olds know how to do. And like I mentioned before, she was slightly upset that her dad was going out of town. And she told me that her mom is going to have special time. So I hope you guys have fun doing that.
Thank you.
So her fine motor skills, she really loves to play with the toys, the cell phones that we have in our home living area in the classroom. She likes to talk on it, take messages, and pretend. She loves being a mom, pretending to be a mom with the little babies. She loves to write. She wrote the words no, I, and she spelled table for me. So that was really impressive. And she knows her colors, of course, and draws the objects that she sees. She told me that she wanted to draw a toy car, and I said, go for it. And she went on and drew the wheels and the shape of the car. So I was really impressed with that. And she also writes the letters she sees. I noticed that when she was writing the letters, she was looking down at them to guide her. So that was really impressive as well. For her gross motor, she runs really well for a 5-year-old. She runs at like a safe pace, which I guess she takes initiative there. She's inside. She doesn't run too fast because we do not allow running in the classroom. But if she's outside, she runs really fast. So that's good. And she doesn't stumble or trip over her own feet or anything. She skips in a good, safe pace, like a normal 5-year-old girl would. She jumps and hops normally at a safe pace without falling. We went outside. I took them outside to play since it was a little warm in the morning, and she rode the bicycle. And she was really doing really good pedaling at a normal spot, normal pace. And she stopped normally, and got off and everything, so she didn't fall. So I was really proud of her. And so far, she does tell her friends to clean up if her friends aren't cleaning up. And I'll say, everybody's time to clean up the toilet so we can get ready for breakfast. She'll inform her friends, you need to clean up. You have to listen to the teacher. So she's a really good student. And I really like Sophia. She's really, really smart for a 5-year-old. She's developing, she's developing exceptionally well. So I'm really happy about that. So if you want, you can just ask me any questions that you have. I do have a couple questions. Um, is there anything that I need to work on to help her further with anything? Is anything that she's struggling with that maybe I can probably help her with at home? Well, since she loves to write the words out, like she likes to spell simple words, I would say practice more. Like giving her more words to practice with, since she loves to write them down. She does work well with knowing her uppercase and lowercase letters, so definitely working more on that. Okay. She spells her name, so practicing spelling her first, middle, and last name, that would definitely be great. With reading, definitely let her read more. Okay. Reading is, I always see her picking up a book. So definitely let her read, and if you want like reading with her, showing her words she doesn't know, and let her write those words down to let her be more familiar with those words. Yes, ma'am. Okay. And she's having a problem with, not really, it's not really a problem, but I did, when she's in school, her teacher talks to me a lot about her just, when they ask her to do work, she just take off and drawing and just drawing and drawing and drawing. Is that something normal with that? That is. Just let her just take something to just do. That is very normal for a 5-year-old who definitely loves to draw. Sophia loves to draw. Mm-hmm. So I definitely see why she would lose track and draw. Mm-hmm. But also, we can work on like making. I can change my teaching mechanisms to making assignments where they can draw, and to make learning a little more interesting. Okay. Since Sophia loves to draw, I can make it to where if there's a word, I can say apple. She'll spell the word apple, and I let her draw apple. Okay. Color apple. So that I can definitely work on that and make it seem like it can fit Sophia's learning capabilities. What about her attitude and how she works with the other kids? Okay, so Sophia definitely interacts with her friends really well. She loves to work with activities. Like if she sees other friends coloring, I'll let her go join them. I give her piece of paper and some crayons or pencils, and I'll let her color with them. I ask each one of them, what are they making? Like, what are you guys coloring? And if one is drawing apple, she's like, oh, I'll draw apple too. So she definitely feeds off other kids and what they're doing. So I like that as well because we do like allow students to teach each other because one could develop more than the other one. Okay. So we definitely do practice that. Okay. Let's see. I do have a couple of things. She's struggling a little bit when it comes down to work on her time shoes and things. They might kind of starting that too early. At all. You're right on track. With Sophia's fine motor skills, she can definitely get the practice going on. I understand if you're trying to get her to tie her shoes, if you do like loops, those sing along. Yeah, definitely songs are really great for kids to catch on. You can do loop de loop and twist it together, make like or say like bunny ears. Yeah. Make bunny ears and then tie one up, tie one ear under the other, and then tie them together. Make a little bow. Okay. And do it like that. Okay. Let's see. And what about how's she doing as far as her eating habits when she's away from? Because I have a big problem with that at home when it comes down to her eating habits. And this is something that I can kind of work on to kind of make sure that she's eating healthy and things like that. Well, I would say I would definitely recommend introducing foods one at a time. Okay. The most foods you see her struggling with, it's like, okay, instead of giving it all to her at one time, give her something she likes, or give her the one thing that she's struggling to eat, and then give her her special snack, her favorite snack afterwards as a reward, and just letting her know and informing her as she's eating it, like this is good for you for this thing and that thing, and maybe like she will love learning about the foods and that this would benefit her later on as she grows. And yeah, sounds perfect. So like I said, so yeah, Sophia's doing really great. Like I think she can really do great tying her shoes. She would definitely. She's an open-minded little girl, and I really love that about her. So if she learns what the foods are good for, and you talk to her will talk to me or talk to teachers in the future about, hey, I want Sophia to eat this, and then we can definitely work on that at school. Like, Sophia, if you eat this, I'll let you do this. And like, she loves drawing. If she eats her special food that you want her to eat, I'll let her draw. Yeah, we can do that. That is perfect for her. Absolutely. 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 That is so great. Thank you for meeting with me today. And I hope, yes, thank you. I hope Sophia grows up. So, a really smart little girl. She's going to eat all her fruits and all her vegetables, and she's going to do really great.